skills that I've received. And I didn't even expect that. I joined initially as a cook, and they came in and they said, "Hey, we're going to reorganize your unit, and you're now going to be performing this task for the Marine Corps." And at first, I was just like, "Great," but it turned out to be the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
Well, and two, what's so important, and we talk about this all the time, the toughest group as far as re-entering the real world is the guys like you two that joined up out of high school and are coming out of the military at 22, 24, around in there, because their friends have gone through monumental changes. You probably came back and you had friends that had gotten married, friends that had, had children, friends that had finished college, all this kind of stuff. And you were sort of in this time warp during the time. You're not completely, but sort of in this time warp. Plus, you aged a lot more. Not that you're not, young guys, but you went through a lot more. And you guys, the guys that are 22 to 27, have the hardest time reacclimating into the workforce of any group of people. And that's one reason why I was so drawn to your story and really wanted to have you guys come in and talk, because there are a lot of opportunities out there, and the training you have is just so incredible. We're going to take a break right now. When we come back, we're going to talk more with Ryan Sawyer and Ben Lichtenwallner when we return. Stay with us.
She's not a woman's liver, but she is proud to be the first lady of local talk. Martha Zoller. Hear her roar on WDUN News Talk 550.
Hey, it's Thursday. We're checking in with Butch Miller again at Milton Martin Honda. Butch, I understand that this is normally the day off for your used car manager, but not today, huh?
We've asked all our managers, our used car manager, our new car manager, our used car sales manager, we've asked everybody to cancel their day off this last week of May and work through the last week continuously. We're going to set an all-time record at Milton Martin Honda, and if we don't get some relief soon, I don't know what we're going to do. We're having a great sale.
Well, you're making it work because the money you're putting into trades, second to none.
Second to none, absolutely. We've been looking for those quality pre-owned cars. We will put all the money in your trade. And like yours, Joel, where you bring in that car and you want an unbelievable amount of money for it,
yes,
just fill the dash with $100 bills and we can make it work.
Finally, I can get what I'm wanting on that trade, huh?
We can trade even if you'll stuff the dash with $100 bills.
It's the last day of the big Memorial Day sale at Milton Martin Honda, Brownsbridge Road, Gainesville. Remember, if you think you can get a better deal on a better car at Milton Martin Honda,
you got that right, baby.
Come join the celebration June 4th through June 8th at the Community Bank and Trust Full-Service Banking Center inside the new Oakwood Walmart on Mundy Mill Road. We're celebrating our grand opening with fantastic opportunities for you to win 5 days interest on $1 million, plus many more valuable prizes. If totally free checking for both personal and business accounts sound good to you, then you'll really like the ultimate in banking convenience with extended banking hours 6 days a week, plus the added convenience of 24-hour ATM service. We call it banking the customer's way. You will too. That's Community Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
We're here on the street where thousands of once normal everyday people are running rampant in the pursuit of letters. Man, did you see that? A woman tried to reach an H on the awning and she was virtually swallowed by the swell of the crowd. Let's see if we can catch up with her. Ma'am.
Name's Jane.
Jane, why did you do it, Jane?
Cash word. Get the letters, get the cash. Simple as that. Has anybody seen an X?
Simple. All around us, banks are becoming banks. Drugstores are turning into rug stores. All in the name of winning some money playing a game. How can you explain this alphabet-fueled frenzy?
Oh, not just any game. It's Cash Word, the new instant game from the Georgia Lottery. And it's not just some money. Could be up to $30,000 if I play my card right. Oh, hang on. I think I see a J across the street. Watch my vowels.
If anyone listening out there is even thinking of playing Cash Word, that today could be the day. We encourage you to play responsibly.
Oh, heads up! A W!
All right, that's it from down the street. Get the letters. Come on.
Tune in to WSB Channel 2 for your official Georgia Lottery drawing. And check out the Players Club at GALottery.com.
WDUN News Talk 550 News Flash.
Good morning, I'm Scott Kimbler. A bomb kills 25 people in Iraq. A Cobb County teacher is arrested for stealing money from a fundraiser, and the Helen to the Atlantic race is underway. In sports, the Atlanta Braves down the Brewers 9-3. Weather Channel forecast, partly cloudy skies, a high of 88 degrees. News on air, online, and on demand. WDUN News Talk 550.
Now, back to Martha Zoller on WDUN News Talk 550.
We're back on the Martha Zoller Show, and I know I'm making Bill crazy because he knows how much I love these guys. You know, Marines. I get accused of being partial to Marines, okay, but I really love all these guys, and then my adrenaline gets up, and I love talking to these folks. Ryan Sawyer's here with me today, as well as Ben Lichtenwalner, and you know, it's too bad the guys don't change their names when they get married here in America, Ben. I mean, because you know, I mean, you could move to Switzerland or something and do that. But
I've got
it's
a
long
fiance.
name.
Yeah,
you do, and her name's probably like Smith or something.
Well,
isn't it?
Pavlak, but it's
I don't know. Okay,
it's half as long.
Half as long. But anyway, we're here talking. Tell them the name of your company.
The company's name is Biotrauma.
And you're really the talker, aren't you? More than Ryan.
It's half and half.
Half and half. Okay. Now, Ryan, but you learned this skill while you were over there, and you made a transition. Of course, you come from a really entrepreneurial family, so I'm sure you probably came back. You started talking about things, or did you decide while you were in Iraq that man, we could probably do a business on this?
Well, the whole time I was in Iraq, I mean, you're working when you're working, and when it's downtime, you got downtime.
It's called hurry up and wait, right?
Oh,
yeah.
And during that downtime, I just gotten out of West Georgia, and I was used to studying all the time. So that's when I started picking
At
up.
West Georgia, you studied all? No, I'm just kidding. That's all right. Go ahead.
My parents still don't believe me. But I was just wanted to start reading up on some things, and started reading Rich Dad Poor Dad and a couple other entrepreneurial type books, and that's when I just kind of got interested and started realizing in myself that I wanted to run something. It wasn't until we had landed back in America that Ben had come up to me and presented me with this idea.
And so, did y'all know each other before, Ben?
Yes.
You did.
Not prior to deployment. We were two members of the same unit, but we were talking about these types of ideas and situations while we were in Iraq, and that's really how we got mostly acquainted.
And then you thought, hey man, we got to do something.
Oh yeah.
And this is where it was.
Oh yeah, and really it came down to how can we best utilize our current skills, and what will those do